Hello? One sec, I just gotta figure out something. Okay, I just had to figure out the music because it was... I don't know if you guys know this, but the music always messes up. Alright, and I just gotta move some windows around. I'll be right there. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm so thirsty. I run downstairs to get some water, but I haven't had a drink yet, so I'm very thirsty. Can you guys hear me okay? The music's super loud. Oh, Archie says she can hear it. Okay. I just turned it down. It's super loud though. For me, for me. The thing is, this is the problem. It's loud through my speakers, but the computer doesn't pick it up. But yeah, let me know how it is. I'm gonna get some water quickly. I'm really thirsty, guys. And hi Castro. Hi Julia. Hi Artie. Hi Naya. Is that how I say it, Naya? Guys, I was so thirsty. I went for a run before dinner, and then I had dinner, and then I was sorting the stream out, and I haven't actually drunk since then, since before my run, so I was so thirsty. Whew. Okay, no, that's how I say it. Nice, and the volume's good. Awesome. And hi, Gail. Okay, so tonight we're gonna be doing some I was gonna say some Smurfs. We're not making Smurfs. Is my t-shirt inside out? No. The back. Sometimes I put the on backwards. It's not. It's fine. So tonight we're gonna be doing some Poodles. I'm very excited for Poodle night, guys, because the Poodles are so fun. I got a whole bunch of different Poodles. I don't think I got like the traditional Poodles, and I have the Poodles that are kind of like made up, you know, like cut and stuff. If that makes sense. So let's start at the beginning. Okay, so I have normal Poodles like this. I don't know, I'm sure there's different names for the Poodles, but I don't know them. Look at this one. You can't see. Look at this one sitting on the chair. That's so cute. And then I have a couple of these ones that are kind of groomed. And then I have toy poodle. Is this a toy poodle or baby? I don't know. And then I have, I don't know why, I just kind of randomly went on this photos of celebrities of poodles. But that would be kind of funny. So yeah, we're just going to basically draw some poodles. I'm in this big sketchbook here. I do have this little sketchbook. Remember last week we did one in the A5 and one in the A4? I don't think I'll do that this week just because I don't want to be like for ages. We'll see how we go. Because I basically have 1 page, 2, 3, 4 pages with this, this is actually Neo color on here. So I don't know how that will go with my pencils, but yeah, I've got 4 pages left, and I thought I would just switch to this one. I have done a couple of pages in this one. So I did the Chihuahua, and I did the Basset Hound. This is the one we did last week. You guys were here. So fun. This was my absolute favorite sketch. And this is also one of the dogs. I can't remember which one it was. Random dog. Looks like a bear. So yeah, I thought tonight we could do this. The reason why it's elevated on some sketchbooks is because I was playing with the lights earlier, and the graphite is quite shiny. See, if I do that, you can't really see what I'm doing. So I thought I'd elevate it on a couple of sketchbooks, and then hopefully it's not shiny, so you can see everything. Again, try and go light like we did last time, because the problem is sometimes I go too dark, and then the black pencil, you can't even see the detail. So I'm gonna do that. So I've got my art graph, water soluble, my paintbrush, graphite pencil. I have my off screen, I have my ball of pastels. So I think we're all good to go. I feel like a witch. Bibbidi bobbidi boop. I've been watching Charmed for the last like 2 days, so I have witches on the brain. So Julie says I love poodles. I don't personally know any poodles. My mum had a Labradoodle, which was a poodle cross Labrador, and it was flipping the cutest dog ever. She's called Maisie, and she had like huge paws. And that's when we learned that Martin wasn't allergic to poodle breeds, which is cool because he's allergic to dogs. So we didn't want to, like, we want a dog obviously, but Martin's allergic. He's been allergic his whole life, even though his family has had dogs his whole life. But when we met Maisie, Martin could like cuddle her and everything, like basically get on the floor with her, become a dog, and he was fine. I'm gonna put it down one because it's quite high. Hopefully this is okay. And yeah, and so Martin was fine. So then we started looking into dog breeds, and the poodle was hyperallergenic, and that's when we decided we want to get a Carbapoo. So that's what we want to get when we buy a house. I need some matte graphite pencils. Yeah, do you know of any, Juliet? Because you know what, this graphite tint is more matte than this one, which is the Blackwing. Poodle's a great family dog, super friendly and not at all top, lofty, posh like they look. Yeah, no, I'm sure they are. Do you have a Labrador cross? Sam's a Labrador cross, right? Or is Labrador cross, poodle cross, or is he just a poodle? All right, so I'm not sure where to start. I love every one of these dogs. I want to draw them all, if I'm going to be honest. Let's just start at the bottom. Normally I start with a standing one or a sitting one. I was going to say or a laying down one. That's basically the 3 poses that there are. But yeah, we'll start with this one. Faber-Castell have matte pencils. Are they water soluble? It doesn't matter actually. I don't actually use the water soluble part of this pencil, so it's fine. But yeah, I actually quite enjoyed doing the Doggust in the evening with you guys because I've been really busy today actually, so it was nice to not have to like worry about it. Like I have been trying to fit it in before work or lunchtime sometimes, and it's just like yesterday. I don't know if anyone saw my Doggust yesterday. I didn't show it to you. I didn't like it, guys. I wasn't even gonna post it. I kind of rushed it and I didn't really. You can tell, you can kind of see like my heart wasn't in it. Like with some of these dogs, like I took a lot more time and energy, like, you know, like decorating the page and doing the detail and stuff. But then yesterday I was like, I just didn't like it. I didn't enjoy drawing the dog. I just wasn't in the mood, and I think it came out like that. And also, have you seen the pit bull? I showed it to you last week on my Pinterest. Cracks me up every time I see that page. So yeah, I'm hoping that I'm gonna enjoy the poodle today, which I think I will, because you guys are gonna be here to keep me company. And I just think, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it last night. I just couldn't get in the groove. Some days are like that, aren't they? Not every day's perfect. Also, the floofy dogs, they're so difficult, guys. They're super smart, hyperallergenic, and don't shed that much. Oh, okay. I read that as they don't steal that much for a second. Yeah, they don't shed that much. That's good. That will help the hyperallergenicness of them. I wouldn't mind getting a proper, just like a poodle, you know. But I think I wanted to get a Labradoodle when I saw my mum's dog. But Martin, I think he'll prefer a smaller dog. And the Cavapoos are so cute. You know the poodles, they always remind me of the 70s. I think, were they very popular in the 70s? I feel like they were. Maybe they were like on telly or on TV shows a lot. Okay, this is just a warm-up sketch. It kind of looks like a gorilla, almost, right now. Faber-Castell Pit Graphite Matte Pencils. I'm gonna write that down because I will forget. I'll write it down at the end of my sketchbook, and then when I finish it, I'll actually see it. So what is it? Faber-Castell. You guys can see my awful handwriting. Pit. Okay. Like the Pit pen. Graphite matte. It's water soluble? Probably not, huh? Oh, Juliet says no. Okay, cool. Sam is a Labradoodle, so in his lineage there was a poodle about 9 generations ago. Oh, wow, that's quite far back, huh? Nina says hi. Hi, everyone. Hi, Nina. And Liz is here. Hi, Liz. Labradoodles are super cute. There's a black one in my neighborhood and his name is Bruce. Bruce, what a fun name for a dog. Alright, we're going to skip backwards and hope that Pinterest stays. Sometimes it goes, you know, all the way back. It's crazy. let's just do this one. I think this one's fine. Also, if you guys can't see the picture, let me know, because I'm gonna have to change. I like zoomed in on the thing, so you might not be able to see the whole. You might not be able to see the whole reference. Sorry. Because yeah, I had to keep messing with my window so you can like see the whole thing, which is a bit annoying. I really need 2 screens in here. I don't want to turn this into like an actual filming like studio. Like in my office, my work office, I have 2 screens that I work with every day. I don't really want to do that in here, but maybe I should have my iPad here for comments, and then I could fill up more of my screen with things. I think I should do that actually. Maybe we'll try that next week. Oh, Lulabelle. Hi, Lulabelle. Doggust goddess. Oh, I don't know if anyone's ever called me goddess before, but I will take it. She's a Doggust goddess. I love it. Thank you. What's everyone drawing tonight, by the way? I forgot to ask. Is anyone doing Doggust? Have you guys drawn your dogs? Or are you doing something different tonight? Is anyone bored of drawing dogs yet? If you are doing Doggust, that's what I would like to know. Because normally by the end of these challenges, I get like a bit bored. And what are we on now? Day 24? So we've only got maybe a week left, right? And you know what? I'm actually not bored yet, which is nice. I mean, I think I wouldn't mind having a break from the same medium, but because I've been using basically the same medium, you know, every day for a week, no, 24 days. But yeah, I'm not bored of drawing dogs. I think it's because there's just so much variety in them. Like when I was doing Birdfest, I wasn't really bored of drawing birds because there's so much variety. I love drawing birds, but I feel like towards the end I was getting a little bit tired of the same thing. But with dogs, it's like they're so different from each other. Juliet's drawn fish. I was thinking of joining you and doing some sketches, but I'm still too sick, so I'm just watching. I'm sorry, Liz. What time did you get home last night? Like 9:30? You said 9:30, right? That you're going to get home? Oh my gosh, look at these dogs. Okay, we have to draw this one sitting on the chair. I can't even tell where the chair ends and where the dog ends and the chair begins. We'll figure it out. Are you enjoying the water-soluble graphite? Yeah, I am. I'm really enjoying it, actually. It's really fun. You can go a lot darker than this. You can go like super, super dark. But I'm trying to go light tonight, just so because a lot of these dogs are quite light, and then we're going to get more detail in with the pencil. But yeah, it's super fun. I am wrecking my paintbrushes though. So scrubby with them. I feel like these dogs, like this dog especially, it has a very like the shape of the body is very, what's the word? It's like a teardrop almost. I'm also super sick. Oh no, Juliet, what do you have? I was watching this TV show last night called Modern Love. Has anyone seen it? It's like this anthology of TV show of love stories, and the first season's set in New York, and then the second season's kind of set in different places. And the episode I watched last night was like set, I guess, during COVID, and it was really funny because it feels so long ago now, like lockdown and everything, but the way they did it I thought was really good compared to how I've seen other shows depict it. And I forgot why I was talking I think it's because you guys are sick. Yeah, that's what reminded me of it. I'm terrible at drinking water, so I'm drinking anything I can motivate myself to. Julia, every time I drink, you drink, because I'm going to get through a litre. Look at this. I have half a litre already. So if you drink when I drink, you'll get through a litre. Maybe, I don't know. I had to take a COVID test to be sure today, but luckily it's not COVID. I feel like COVID now is just, isn't it just like the common flu? Like it's always going to be around. It's going to be like the flu every year. It changes. And like, what's the word? Mutates. You know, the flu mutates every year. Let's do this one. Oh, it's absolutely super model of a dog. Should be on the catwalk. Look at that. I'm ever amazed at how easy you make this look. Getting the essence of the dog features and characteristics is not that fluid for many. I mean, thank you. Sometimes it doesn't feel like that a lot of the time, but especially when you use a medium like this, I think is, I don't know, I mean, it's not perfect. You guys, you'll see when and I'm sure you've seen like from last week, and I make mistakes a lot and just go over the shapes, like this shape's gonna be wrong. Just get like the general shape of it down, and then you can kind of fix it later. Is what I think. I think it comes from, I work in animation, and there's this joke like in the film animation kind of industry to fix it in post, and a lot of the time it's almost like that's what I feel that drawing too. Like at this stage, it's just kind of the really rough version of it. So like if this was a video, if I was making an animation right now, this would almost be, it would be like the animatic. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I have animation on the brain just because I've been quite busy at work this week, talking about new projects that are coming in. So I've got animation on the brain right now. But yeah, this would be like, look at this, it goes right back to the start. So annoying. Can I just tell you, I can't wait to the final day because I have been wanting to draw this face for weeks now. Look how cute he is. And this one here, what is going on with this dog in the orange? I think that's that. Is that the Afghan? So such a cute dog. All right, keep going, keep going. And no, this is the Afghan. Oh, this dog too looks so. It looks like a princess. I don't get it. I don't get how a dog can be like so amazing. Have the dog walk. Yeah, Juliet, you're right. People only get angry about needing a new COVID vaccine every year, but let's not get into that. No, let's not get into that list. Next would be all like, politics, anyone? This, I don't understand. Like, if I was a dog owner, and I'm not, I wish I was, but if I was a poodle owner, I don't know if I would do this to my dog. I don't know, it just feels like, it looks kind of cool, but at the same time, I don't know, it just feels like kind of a bit unnatural. Like, I don't think the dog, I mean, if dogs didn't have owners and they were just free range dogs, strays, free range, I don't think they'd be going to their barber, you know, like twice a week asking to get this look. And honestly, if you could read the dog's thoughts, I don't know if the dog would choose to do this itself. Have you guys seen the trailer for that new film with the strays? Did I talk about this last week? There's this new trailer, and I can't remember who was in it, but it's like a talking animal. It's like a talking animal movie, like from the 90s. It looks so funny. Have you seen the poodles who have brass bands in their hair, like Amidala? I don't know who that is. Do I sound really dumb saying that? That sounds amazing. Okay, listeners. Hi Katie, no problem. You haven't missed much. Only 25 minutes in. There's a black poodle locally who's a show dog, and he has him. He's such a lovely dog. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna sound so dumb. Oh, it's from Star Wars. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, that makes me really happy that I don't know that. Because there's this guy at work and he's obsessed with Star Wars, and I always make jokes that I don't know anything about them. Like when they talk about Star Wars, I just mention Star Trek, and I'd like pretend that I'm getting them mixed up just to annoy people. But actually, I didn't know who that was. So I'm actually quite proud of myself. I didn't even need to pretend that time to not know about Star Wars. I just didn't know about Star Wars. Martin, he tried to make me watch them last year. He's not a big Star Wars fan either, but he wanted to watch them all from the start because he hasn't seen some of the new ones. And I flat out refused because Star Wars is so like in popular culture. You don't need to watch it to know about it. Apparently I do. But I mean, I know the plot, you know. Okay, we gotta draw this little talkie poodle. He's so cute. Martin also wants me to watch the entire Lord of the Rings and Hobbit series, which I also refuse to do. But I kind of want to watch it now. I haven't seen the Hobbit series. I didn't want to. I got about 3 minutes into the Hobbit when it first came out on like telly. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. There was too much singing involved in the first 5 minutes. I was out of there. Was there singing, or am I just imagining that now? I do love Elijah Wood though. Not that he's in The Hobbit. I mean, that's another reason not to watch it. Okay, I'm just kind of smishing the dogs together now. Is anyone drawing the dogs at the same time as I am? I'm sorry if I'm going really fast. I don't think anyone is. Okay, let's see if we can fit this little one here, like down here. I want you to do at least 6. So I've got, this will be 7, so that'll be good. I have no clue about the other things. We were at Wembley Tube Station and asked someone about the Rush. I don't know what that is. And I had to Google what that was. I didn't know what that is either. Martin Freeman. Oh, I love Martin Freeman. Where's Martin Freeman? Is he in Star Wars? Or is he in The Hobbit? I don't know what you're talking about with Martin Freeman, but I do love Martin Freeman. I loved him. Wait, let me think. Am I getting the Martins right? Martin Freeman, right? He was Sherlock in Sherlock. Am I getting my Martins right? Sometimes I get my Martins mixed up. Let me check. I think I have the right one. Yeah, Martin Freeman. He's amazing. He was in Fargo. I was gonna say he was in Fargo, like my favorite. That was my favorite character, pretty much. And also, he played a really. Let me just check actually, because he played a really kind of bad guy on this. I think it was in The Startup. He's so cute. Look at him. I mean, I like Martins, so I have a crush on him. I'm gonna put it out there on the internet. Oh yeah, was he in The Hobbit? Who was he? Was he the main guy? Bagman? No, that's not right. Bagman the Hobbit. That can't be right. He was in The Startup, I'm pretty sure, and he played an American, and he was bad guy. Oh yeah, he was so good. Okay, we can stop talking about TV now. He was Watson, yeah. You can tell because I don't remember any actors' names, but I know his. Bilbo Bagman. Bilbo Bagman. That's it. Thank you. I remember now. All right. You know what, guys? You have. You convinced me. I will watch The Hobbit this Christmas. I actually have been wanting to watch Lord of the Rings for a while. I can't remember why. I think I must have seen. I've been seeing people watch it online. I guess in videos, maybe. I don't know. Alright, so I'm kind of over drawing now. Shall we just talk about videos? No, I'm not over drawing, but I just couldn't be bothered to finish that poodle off. We'll finish him off later. Let's put some like really dark stuff in the background just to kind of balance the page out a bit because it's all very light. I think that'd be nice. I'm gonna do a Lord of the Rings watch soon. You know, because I I'd probably say this every single time I'm on stream, but just in case someone's new, I grew up in New Zealand, so I moved there when I was 12, and I moved back to England when I was 24, so I lived there for like 12 years, and I moved there the year, I think it was 1997, and I can't remember when they started Lord of the Rings. I think it must have been 98 or 99, somewhere around there. So I lived there for the entirety of Lord of the Rings being filmed. And it was obviously, as you can imagine, the biggest thing to happen to New Zealand for a while, like at that time. And it was huge. Like, it was everywhere. We had, in our local newspaper, we had on the front page a story about the 2 guys that worked in the movie theatre that were extras as orcs. Like, that was front page news. My friend had a horse farm and her horses were in Lord of the Rings. So, I'm not saying that I know famous horses, but I do know famous horses owners' daughters. That was a mouthful. I enjoyed that. Famous horses owners' daughters. So yeah, I kind of got over it, is what I'm trying to say. I was like, so Lord of the Rings out. When the 3rd one came out, me, my sister, and my brother, we did a Lord of the Rings marathon where we watched 2, the first one and the second one, director's cut, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and then we went to the movies and watched the 3rd one at the cinema. So it was like 12 hours of Lord of the Rings that day, and it was too much. It was too much, guys. I don't think Nick enjoys marathons like that. I don't know if I could do it all in one day. Lizzie, you gonna do it in one day? I could do it over a period, like over 2 weeks. I could watch one a night maybe. So over like a week, I guess, I could watch one. But I mean, the movies are quite long, right? They're like at least 2.5 hours, 3 hours long. I don't know what these are. The flowers, I think. I think they're flowers. They look like evil eyes, though. The Hobbit isn't true to the book, which is so much better. Lord of the Rings trilogy was good. Yeah, I've heard The Hobbit isn't as good. And I never liked... I don't know, I guess I just, I do like the Hobbits themselves, and I like all the wizards and stuff, but I was never a big fan of the elves, which I don't know if that's going to offend some people who are super into elves. And I never really liked the dwarves either, as characters. So, I don't know. You know, everyone was like fancied Orlando Bloom at the time. Not me. I liked Frodo. I don't know, something about the elves, they're just too nice. Is that a word? They're just too nice. And there was too much singing. Get some snacks, have some planned breaks where I take chops out so I can get some movement. That's a good idea. Yeah, I can't sit still for that long either, Julia. I actually want to get up right now, and I've been sitting down for 30 minutes. Oh, did I tell you? I bought this balance board for my stand-up desk, and it's like a board where it's literally what it says it is. It's a balance board, so it's like a board like this, like a skateboard kind of, and then it's got like a circle under here, and you stand in it and it just balances like this. You can get the 360 ones where you like go all over the place, but I've just got the one that does this. So much fun. I feel like I'm actually having fun at work for the brief 3 minutes that I'm on it, and then I'm like, bored now, sit down. Yeah, it's nice. The dwarves aren't comic relief in the books. Yeah, maybe that's why I didn't like them, because they were like trying to be funny. Guys, I need to make it dark, make it lighter because it's too dark. So I'm trying to do it without showing you my armpit, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Yeah, okay, I think it was too bright. There we go. Stop shaking. I love how I mentioned my armpit, and I mean, I probably shouldn't have mentioned it because now people probably were trying to look at my armpit now. If I hadn't mentioned it, it would have been fine. Okay, I think that's it. I think I'm just waiting for stuff to dry, but we can start drawing dogs now. Is it too dark now? Made it too dark, haven't I? There we go. If I zoom in a bit, then you can also see. Zoom. Sharpen. Probably go to the gym in the morning. Okay, offset it with the gym. I'm sure 15 hours sitting down will definitely be offset by going to the gym for 40 minutes, Liz. Good thinking. We named Sam after Samwise Gamgee from the books, the best friend you could ever have. Oh, that's so cute. Is his like full name Samwise? Like when he goes to the vets, is it on his like little vets thing, like Samwise? Okay, I'm always struggling to find the right lightness. I don't know if it's too light or too dark. Okay, let's go backwards in time to find our first dog. Just Sam Devonshire. I'm probably pronouncing that, aren't I? Devonshire. Okay, let's do this little poodle guy. I was on the Doggust hashtag today because I wanted to share some dogs that I found that I've been enjoying. Like I wanted to actively look for dogs though to find, because I haven't been following a lot of people that do Doggust. What is going on with this nose? It's too big. I don't know if this is gonna erase. We can try. Oh, it worked. Yeah, so I wanted to basically go on there and find dogs, especially the last 2 days dogs, because they're the ones that I was struggling with, and I wanted to share them to be like, look how cool these people can draw these fluffy dogs. But Instagram, and I don't know if you guys are having this, maybe you can let me know. It's very annoying. I went onto the hashtag And you know how normally I see the hashtag, and then you can filter it. You can sort it. So you can sort it by top posts, or you can sort it by recent posts. So I was going to click recent posts so I can see all the dogs from the last 2 days. And that's what I was doing when I did Burbfest too. I would go to Burbfest and I'd go to recent posts so I can just see all the birds from that day and post a few of them. And it was gone. And I could only see the top posts, which is great if you want to see top posts, but obviously it's from all the different days and it's top posts, which to me, I feel like a lot of people would have seen that, and I wanted to find maybe dogs that not a lot of people have seen, and it kind of annoyed me because I couldn't do it. So that's my rant. And if anyone has that problem, like Instagram, I feel like they're always doing stuff, you know, like that. They're always like deleting things, moving things around. I don't know why they just can't like keep it how it is. It's very annoying. Just for fun, try pronouncing my maiden name. Subramanyam. I don't know why that made me hungry. It's top posts and recent top posts. Yes, that's what I had, Liz. Literally one of the most annoying things. Oh, that's pretty good. Nice. We had this girl at work. I won't say her name because, you know, confidentiality and all that. But she's got a very, I don't know how to say it. Very non-traditionally English name. It's very difficult for, I guess, just regular boring English people to say. And she's been with us for like over 2 years, like 2 years. And the other day, for some reason, I think it's because she's getting married and she's getting her name changed. So she was telling us her new name that she's going to be taking. And then we were like, oh, but your name now is like so much cooler. And like the way, but no one knew how to pronounce it. But it looked cooler. I had a lot more letters in for sure. And everyone, like 3 or 4 of us were trying to pronounce her name. And she was like, guys, I've been here for 2 years and you don't even know how to pronounce my name. I think we were all too scared to say it before. But we know now. My name's really easy. It's very boring too. It's just Howlett. I like this little poodle's legs. I always feel like they're wearing big puffy. I don't know if you guys have ever been to like Thailand or those kind of countries where they have those really cool baggy pants. They're like pajama pants almost, but I guess they're like going on the beach or something stuff. Because they're made from really thin material and they're like kind of balloon out. I don't know what they're called, if anyone knows. I'm only mentioning Thailand because that's where I got a pair when I was in Thailand. And I bought a pair from like, you know, they sell them in the market for really cheap. And me and my sister, we had a cooking course. Like I bought them at the market. We had a cooking course maybe a day or 2 later. I wore them to this cooking course. And there was like this bench that you had to sit on. So there's a big bench. There's like 12, 15 of us there all learning how to cook Thai food. And then there was this big bench that you had to sit on and cook the food. And then you'd have to go into the kitchen to get the ingredients and come back. So I was standing over the bench, going into the kitchen, coming back a few times that day because it was like an all day thing. And one time I stood over the bench and I just heard this rip. And my pants, because they were such thin, like cotton, I think, they had ripped up the butt because they're really cheap, like cheaply made, I guess, poor quality, completely ripped right up the back, like up my bum, basically. So I had to take the apron. It was pretty embarrassing. I took the apron and I like, I wore it backwards over my pants for the rest of the day to hide my bum. And that's what this poodle reminds me of. Amazing Thai food. So I bet that's not a thing that you would associate a poodle with. The low crotch poopy pants. Maybe. I don't know if... Oh, harem pants. Yes, Liz, that's the one. Harem pants. Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't heard of them being described as low crotch poopy pants. One time in university, I spilled something on my trousers in a chemistry lab and had to wear my crush's gym shorts. Was it like made of a horrible was it like a horrible chemical that was burning you, or was it just a mess? Because you say chemistry lab and the first thing that comes to mind is like you spill acid on yourself. I don't know if that's true. I only know them as gap year pants. Yes. Gap year pants. It wasn't a gap year though, it was just 3 weeks. It was fun though. It was literally the best. Like, should I make some curly hair? I was thinking I need some more texture. I think this would be fun. Some curly hair like this. Yeah, Thailand was literally the best place I've ever been, and I would love to go all around that area. Like, I'd love to go to Laos, and I'd love to go to Vietnam, Cambodia. I'd love to go to Thailand again too. So many amazing places I want to go in the world. What do you think of this curly hair? I don't know. I was enjoying it to start with, but now I'm thinking it looks less like curls and more like some kind of weird shell. I don't know. It looks kind of weird now. We'll carry on with it though. We keep going. Normally I don't take this song on a sketch, but I'm just chilling tonight, I think. I'm kind of low energy. I don't know if you can tell. The curly hair does look a bit like scales. Boo. That's right, we'll try it again on the next one. We'll see if we can make it look more curly. It was only mildly caustic. The technicians made me go wipe something on it in the bathroom. Okay. I mean, chemistry lab spillages don't sound that healthy. Look at this one here with his little head cocked to the side. I found myself doing that watching TV tonight, actually. I was sitting and I was watching TV and my head was like this the whole time. I was like, huh. And I had to stop myself from doing it because I was like, April, you don't want your neck to stay like that. But I think I must have been like either interested or wondering what the heck was going on. Because after about 3 or 4 minutes, I was like, April, straighten up. Alright, this little guy. I can't fit him all on, sorry. One thing that I've been struggling with is the eyes. Do I put them in, do I just do a circle? Do I do like a, you know, like a human? I think they look weird with human eyes. Let's try on this one. The good thing about these sketches is that you can just try different things. One person that I've been enjoying, and I loved her stuff during Burp Fest. I was going to show you one of her postcards, but I don't think it's here. I think I put it away. Is Mexville. Have you guys seen Mexville stuff? I'll show you. Click. She does eyes like this. With I don't know if you can see this, it's tiny, sorry, but she does like the human eyes, and she does the all her dogs are so derpy. I love it. I found her during Burp Fest, and her stuff's so fun. Like, this is like, look at her bird with the eye like that. So every time I do an eye like that, I think of her, and I'm like, oh, mine looks just like hers. But not really. All right, I actually quite like it. Okay, we're going to try the curly hair this time, but this time we're going to go more circular, like this. I don't actually put a lot of texture into my dogs. What I've been realizing, like the last week, is it's more, I use like the pastels to kind of help with the texture. But I think it would be quite nice to, after this, to draw dogs just like on my own, just like for fun. And I think it would be really fun to try different textures. It kind of reminds me of one artist, and I'm gonna forget her name, which is so annoying. It's literally on the tip of my tongue. I can see her work in my head. It's like watercolor. I have one of her books. Maybe I should get it. Do I have one of her books? I think I do. Should I go get it? Okay, one sec. Okay, I looked through all of my dogs twice, and I couldn't, I looked through all of my books twice, and I couldn't find it, which is very annoying. I'm going to try and remember it though as we go. But she does like animals a lot, and she has a couple that are dogs, and it's watercolor. I think her name's, I always said it was Claire Rainier. Rainier is her last name. Catherine. Oh, I just love it when you've forgotten and it comes to you. Catherine Rainier. Guys, how good am I? Have you seen her work before? I'm sure you have, right? I think she's pretty famous. Like this here. Look how scruffy, how much texture she has. So sometimes I feel like that would be really fun to do. Look, she didn't even do an English sheepdog. I don't think she's doing Doggust though. That'd be fun if she was. Catherine Rainier. Oh, actually, did you guess before? Did you know before I did? Because I wanted to think that I had learned all of that myself. I tried some hashtags out of curiosity and automatically got top posts, and on the right there's a blue filter where you can tap on it, you can choose top recent posts. I know, so stupid. I saw that too, Casey. And I was like, why would I care? Like, they're all top posts. And I think, I don't know, is it top posts of all time? Is that what it's showing you, maybe? But I still think it's bad. Like, it's just basically saying, oh, these are the ones that have been seen the most. So obviously, these are the ones that deserve the most views. Like, that's what it feels like to me. And that is not the case at all. Like, in my opinion, just because something is popular doesn't make it good. I don't know if you guys would agree with that. I mean, obviously some things that are popular are good, but I don't think just automatically because it has a million likes and views that it makes it good, you know? I don't know about drawing these guys' feet. I'm kind of drawing them a bit weird today. I don't normally draw them like this. They look like little hooves. I do like this dog actually, this one that I'm drawing right now. I think it's kind of cute. I guess you just don't get to see the non-top recent posts anymore. Yeah, silly. I liked it when it was in order. I feel like this makes it even harder for smaller accounts to get discovered. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't want to complain too much because if you do go to the top posts, like I was doing it today just to find other dogs, a lot of my work was popping up, which makes me happy, obviously. But I still wanted to see, I'd rather be chronological so people can see everyone's work. You can tap the 3 dots at the top right to give feedback. Okay. Social media just keeps making it harder. It sure does. I think I got that book, A Dog Per Day, or something like that, by Sally Muir. It's so great. It started as a Facebook project posting 1 dog painting a day. I don't know it, Nina. That sounds really nice. It's called A Dog a Day. It's really funny actually because I think Liz knows this because I told her when I got it, but I got this dog drawing course by Emma Block when it first came out, and I wanted to do it so much that I got it on the pre-order. So I got it when it first came out. This must be like 3 years ago, at least 3 years, maybe even more than that. And it's so funny because I've never done it. I haven't opened it. I haven't looked at it. I never did it because I never, even though I wanted the course because I really love Emma Block, and I love her art, and I thought it'd be fun to learn how to draw dogs. I never did it. And now I've literally been drawing dogs every day for 24 days. And I'm thinking, why didn't I do it sooner? Because it's really fun. And I always thought it was just because it was super hard and I wouldn't enjoy it. And it is difficult. Like, it's not, I find birds a lot easier. I find cats a lot easier. But, like, it's so fun. So I'm going to have to do that course, basically, is what I'm trying to say. That one is with watercolor and gouache, though. So very different than this. So I think it'll be fun. This is kind of like a warm-up to that. Emma Block has a cute book too on dogs. Emma Block. Hey, Artie, did you say that before I said that? Can Artie read my mind tonight? Because she keeps saying things literally just before or just after me. about Instagram, also really annoyed with this recent change, and I was wondering, doesn't it mean that unknown accounts can just never have their posts seen by non-followers? It kind of feels like that, doesn't it? Because I know that a lot of people follow hashtags. I don't follow hashtags much anymore. I actually got rid of a lot of my hashtags that I'm following. I only follow a few, but I was following a lot of hashtags for a while, but I was just getting like so much information. So but I know a lot of people get seen from that, and it is annoying. Oops. Throw my pencil away. Bye pencil, see ya. It's a really short course too. Artie, have you done it? I mean, my posts don't even get seen by my followers. Yeah, right? Never mind my non-followers. Wasn't like something silly like 10%? Oh, you guys couldn't even see the paws when I was drawing them. This is what they look like. Like these little hoofy things. Okay, I like this one. I think this one would be a good one. I do kind of feel like I'm copying Meg, like I was saying. I always feel like that when I do the eyes like this, which I know I'm not, because like someone doesn't, a lot of people draw like that, you know, but I don't know. I always feel a bit weird. Oh, you know, I have been drawing, I draw it on the next one. I've been drawing eyes, I draw eyes differently sometimes. I'll do it on the next one. I'll show you how I do them. It's same but different. It's the sneaky eyes that I used to draw my birds. Okay, so we're going to do this one here. Look how grumpy she is. She's not having a good day. We're going to draw her with the sneaky eyes, and then we can see which ones we like the best. I was doing all my birds like this, and wasn't my birds that I was drawing like this? Or something very recently that I was drawing. Was it the monsters for Peachtober? I think I started doing it for the monsters for Peachtober. Yeah. She looks like a wizard, kinda. No. I wanted her to look grumpier than that, but does not look like a dog at all. Looks like a human. You suggested it to me a year or more ago and I did it. Oh no. I suggested something that I haven't even done myself. I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, it's by Emma Block, whose art is amazing and lovely, so I'm sure it was good. But I'm glad to know that you liked it. I've definitely, I mean, I still have it, obviously. I've got so many courses, guys. I have this course by Claire Bremner that I bought, it must have been over a year ago. I think I got it for my birthday, not this year, but last year, as a present to myself. It's her, I think it's 6-week or like 10 weeks or 10 lessons or something. It's quite a long one. Landscape, abstract landscape, I think. I can't remember. It looked awesome though, and I want to do it. There's like there's so much. I have this Laura Torn. I can't remember. Anyway, I have so many from different people, guys. It's actually a problem. Do they shave their toes or does it just grow like that? I don't know. It's kind of weird though, isn't it? I think it looks weird because the hair is like puffing and then the little toes come out. How far away are you? Who, me, Liz? Oh no, not me. I was going to say, Liz, I'm about 2.5 hours. Juliet, I'm almost at 1k subs on my YouTube. Wow, that's fast. You only started like, I feel like maybe a year ago. Do you remember when you started it? That's really fast. Took me ages to get to 1,000. Took me like, I'm thinking at least 2 years to get to 1,000, maybe longer. I did watch at 1.5 speed. Oh, okay. I can't listen to slow talking. Yeah, I do that on Domestica too sometimes. There's no shame in that, Artie. Sometimes we're busy, you know. I don't even know what this dog is doing. I don't know how it's sitting. I don't know where its legs are. I'm just going to draw its legs like in... I was going to draw them in the air, but that looks stupid. Can you guys see? Have I zoomed in too much? I don't know what I'm going to do with the legs. I'm just going to put them on the floor. It's like a kangaroo. And her tail can be behind her. Fine. Fine. I drew a dog with a hat yesterday and I think it was a bad idea. People seem to like it, but I don't know. I didn't really like it. I should have done something different. So I'm not going to draw a dog with a hat today because it's... I don't know. I didn't like it. Did I mention that? I'm rambling a bit. Sorry. It took me 3 years and I still got 700 hours to go. I think I got to 4,000. Oh, it's actually really funny because I got to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views way before I realized. Like I was monetized for months before I even realized that I could be monetized. And 4,000 hours pretty good though. It's actually a random number too. Like it's imagine the meeting where they're all sitting around saying, yeah, so they can get monetized for when people like watch them for a certain amount of time. But like, what time should that be? 4,000 hours? Like, it just sounds right. And like, who came up with that idea? I've been doing lots of these lately, like little rains. I don't know why. I guess I'm just filling space in. Should we make her fur curly? I think we're gonna go for it. Curly fur. See, this is a prime example of how the black of the graphite is like so dark that you can't really see any detail. It also doesn't look anything like the picture. It looks like a little human. Okay, it's fine. We can go on to the next one, which I think is this one here, right? You should just draw the dogs you like. Yeah, I should just draw the dogs I like. You're right. After this, I'm going to. I'm not going to be following no prompt list. I'm just going to draw greyhounds. Because I like greyhounds. I saw a greyhound the other day. 2 greyhounds, actually. And I thought, oh, I've drawn you before. Didn't make that many videos in 2022, or might have got it sooner. Oh, I'm not going to have a video out tomorrow if that makes you guys feel better. I was going to, but I'm not. I don't have enough time this week. Oh, are they... Wait. I don't know. I was going to say someone here's got some videos coming out soon, but I don't know if they want me to say anything. Or if it's a secret. I'll let them decide. I think 4,000 seems like this person is serious about their video making, or this could be popular and make us money. Maybe. I think like 5,000 would have been better. Not that I think they should do that, but I don't know, 4,000 so that's like a weird random number. 4,000. Like, guys, round it up, you know. I have no idea what this hair is. This is why I don't like the poofy dogs. They're so hard. I guess it would help if I actually looked at the reference as well, instead of just doing my own thing. It's not as fun though. Like, what is going on here? I remember you saying to me, I don't want to do dogs on an art chat. I just don't want to draw dogs. I don't remember saying that, Artie. Doesn't sound like me at all. I really liked the dogs I did last week though. The beagles, I think they turned out really good. Maybe I am getting bored of drawing dogs. Maybe I'm just lying to myself. Because my heart's not really in it tonight. I'm a bit tired actually. I need to record my video for this weekend, but I need to get less sick. Yeah, you don't want to record videos when you're sick. The thing is about YouTube, they keep saying, you know, like when you start making videos, they're like, oh, you need to be consistent. Literally, that's all they tell you. That's what everyone says. You need to be consistent. Blah, 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 blah. But I mean, I'm probably not the best person to ask because I don't actually pay attention to my YouTube at all. But I just make videos and put them up. I love getting comments and reading them and replying to them, but that's pretty much all I look at. So I'm probably not the best person, but I have had breaks before, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, and I honestly haven't seen any different. And then I've done it consistently, where I've done a video every week. When I first started YouTube, I was doing 2 videos a week, which is crazy. I don't know how I was doing it. I think it's because it wasn't vlogs. It was just like a lot of talking, like voiceover and stuff. So it wasn't actually hard. It wasn't hard to film. But yeah, I just don't think, don't push yourself. If you're sick or you're tired 1 week or you just don't want to do it, like, just don't do it. Maybe that's bad work ethic. That's just how I feel. I just don't do it. Like, this week I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to stress out about it. It's not like, I don't think anyone's there refreshing my page like, when's April got a video out this week? No one cares. You know, if it pops up, they'll watch it, I think. Maybe. Unless you're my mum, in which case she doesn't understand how YouTube works. So she doesn't watch them. No, April, not having an April video doesn't make us happy, it makes us sad. I just know it was because, oh yeah, so yeah, Liz, you got one of your videos, you made a lot of people, it was, I would say it was a controversial topic, wasn't it? And they rage commented all the time, which was good for my views and watch time. It would have made me, I don't know, I don't think I could handle it. I don't like confrontation. I've had a couple of comments on a couple of my videos that made me like a little bit sad. One of them was on an art, it was like a watercolor video. It was warm-ups. It was literally something I did when I was first, like, I wasn't saying like I'm an amazing artist. I literally have been doing it for a year or 2 years at that time. And I was like, this is just what I like to do for warm-ups, right? It was like making swatches and patterns and silly abstract, tiny abstract paintings with watercolor. And a lot of people like it. One person commented, and it's funny, I don't remember any of the nice comments, but one person commented, I call that a waste of watercolor paper. And I was like, damn, that stings. And that's literally the comment I remember. Out of all the nice ones, I don't remember any of those. So I don't think I could handle it. Guys, what do you think about this poodle? Because I have just been mindlessly drawing. I haven't even been paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh, Melisande, hi. How are you? That looks like a dog crown and I love it. It actually does look a bit like a dog crown. You know what would be fun? Some like flowers, like a flower crown. But I've done too much now. I can't do that. Consistency is probably key for any industry. Yeah, it's true. My problem isn't that if I'm not consistent, I'll lose the following. The problem is if I'm not consistent, I'll get out of the habit and stop completely. Yeah, I 100% get that, Julia, actually. That is like what I'm like with streaming as well. Like I didn't stream for a couple of weeks before last week. And it wasn't that I didn't want to. I literally forgot that I stream. I didn't do it for 1 week because I think I was busy doing something. I didn't do it the next week because I had completely forgotten to do it. And then the following week, I completely forgot again. And I literally did not remember that I stream. Which was so weird. But I'm the same. If I get out of a habit of doing something, I won't do it. That includes exercise, like making videos too. I can go for long. Because you kind of think, I missed that week. Like, it doesn't matter if I miss another one. And then 4 weeks later, you're like, why bother even starting again, you know? This one here. This little doggy. He's so cute. Do you think he's a toy poodle or do you think he's a baby poodle? I do actually do that with some channels. Look forward to their videos each week. Someone left a comment on my channel being like, oh great, another pointless watching channel. Oh, that's harsh. Re-comments are the one that stick. Yeah, it's like everything in life. I always remember the bad teachers. I don't remember the good teachers. Always remember all the mean things kids used to say at school, but I don't remember any nice things kids used to say, you know? I think that's just how the human brain works. Just like focus on negativity. Which is kind of sad, but oh well. I'd love to stream, but I don't think anyone would watch. Julia, 100%. I would definitely watch. I know Artie would be there. What would you stream? Would you stream art? Obviously. Julia's like, no. I'll stream Fortnite. I tried streaming gaming for 2 days, for 2 streams, and I hated it. I was like, I can't do this. I just want to play games by myself. I was thinking about streaming crochet earlier. Not like earlier today, but I was thinking about streaming crochet, like at one point. I was like, I wonder if anyone would watch that, because I really want to just crochet all the time. And I could just chat with people, but I don't know. I think that would also be very boring to watch. Love to hear your experience as a YouTuber. There's quite a lot of YouTubers on stream actually, in chat. So we've all been chatting about YouTube. Oh, this guy, I can already tell I'm not gonna like this. I'm just gonna erase it, guys. I'm just not feeling it tonight. I remember the hot teachers. Oh, Liz. Not in my school. We had one teacher called Mr. Scott when I was about 16, 17 in our high school. And I went to an all-girls high school, so as you can imagine, them girls were pretty horny for a hot teacher. And he was about, I'm going to say like 26, 27, which at the time, like, I didn't personally fancy him. I didn't see what the appeal was. Everyone fancied him, I think, just because he was like under 50. My friend had such a crush on him, like the biggest, like, she would get embarrassed to go to English class. Crush. Like, she was obsessed. Like, I didn't get it. I don't know. I didn't see the appeal in him, honestly. Yeah, we didn't have any hot teachers in school. In uni, though, we had this one teacher called Mr. Love. He was called James Love. And his mum was our she was like the head of the course. So I did mixed media, which was like film, design, animation. And they were from America, and she was the director of the course. And then her son was our like computer graphics teacher. Like, he taught us Photoshop and Illustrator and stuff. And I hate this face so much. I hate this poor dog who I've made into a monster. His eyes are not close enough together. Anyway, so he was called Mr. Love, right? And as you can imagine, he had a lot of nicknames amongst the students. He was very hot. I think as a teenager, I never thought teachers were hot. I just thought they were old. Makes me want to look them up and see if adult me still thinks they were hot then or not. I don't think you will. Liz. I stream working on drawing projects properly. Yeah, that makes sense. Can I tell you guys, honestly, I can't actually see what I'm drawing because the page is too shiny to see. Like, I don't know if it's shiny for you, but it looks like this for me. If I can do that. I can't. It looks like so shiny that I can't actually see what I'm drawing. I'm just kind of scribbling and hoping for the best. I can already tell you I don't think this poodle is going to be fun, but it's fine. It's fine, guys. I was so excited to draw this poodle. Honestly, I thought it was going to be the cutest thing, but I'm just not in the mood tonight. But I am enjoying chatting with you guys. So, you know, if this doesn't work out, at least we've had a nice chat, which I always like, because I don't have much of a social life, if I'm honest. It's just me and Martin, you know, and he doesn't talk much. So it's just me talking to Martin. And then praying for a response. Will he talk to me today? Will he respond? When are you making your streaming setup? Good question, Artie. I do keep thinking about it, but then I'm like, all of my equipment literally has broken since I moved to this house. Do you remember I told you these lights don't work anymore? Like, the computer doesn't talk to them. So I had to figure that out. And also, I feel like my last streaming setup was really nice because it had like the big bar that went across. This one is kind of cool. I guess it's more realistic to, like, it's kind of like DIY'd together. Like, lots of stuff's clamping off of different things. So that can be kind of fun. Yeah, I will try and do it. The only problem is, to do a streaming setup video, I need to know the names of everything. I need to know how they work. I need to talk about them and sound semi-intelligent. And it just seems like a lot of work. So I've been putting it off. It would be an easy one to do once I remember all the names of everything. the gym. That's Sally. Someone said they're crocheting. Katie's crocheting right now. Katie, what are you making? I'm always so confused by negativity. I don't like it, don't watch it. Exactly. There's literally millions of other videos. I know, it's a bit weird. I go through phases where I will start watching a video and I will turn it off. And I'm just like, I want to watch something, but I don't want to watch something. And I'll just spend 20 minutes trying to find something to watch. And in the end, I'll just end up listening to music. Okay, this dog is hiding behind this dog. You guys can tell me honestly, this dog, have I messed his face up? Like, tell it to me straight, it's fine. I can take it. Don't sugarcoat it, guys. But don't be negative, okay? Because that's mean. I'm just adding more stuff to it, hoping it gets better. No hot teachers in any of my schools. The poodles turned out, oh, thanks Artie. This poodles turned out so cute. Thank you. I needed that. I can hear Alexa going off. Martin's talking to Alexa, but he won't talk to me. Rude. No, he does talk to me. I'm just joking, guys. I talk a lot more than he does, though, as you can imagine. Okay, this one here. Can anyone remember what this one is? I've gotten to one of the situation where I can't recognize my own blob. Okay, I see these leggies, and I think it must be this one here. That happens all the time. I like draw the blob, and then I cannot recognize the blob. Alright, there we go, so you can see him. They are literally wasting their digital breath. I think they love it though, don't they? Some people thrive off of that. Off of negativity. My lights are just plug into the sockets. Yeah, my lights also plug into sockets. But they have Bluetooth. And they talk to my Stream Deck here. Which I'll show you guys. They talk to my Stream Deck. So obviously you don't need the Stream Deck. Martin got it for me. It's really dusty. Martin got it for me a couple of Christmases ago. Mainly because I was for streaming. So I can have it set up to all different things. Like I can have it set up to all my different scenes, to different music. Like if I was doing sound effects, things like that. If I had overlays, like animated overlays, I could like set up all these buttons to like hotkey things. And I never used it. And then I got these lights. Martin also got me these. Basically, Martin has literally single-handedly bought me. I'm gonna say, I'm looking around, and apart from like one stand, everything that I have for streaming has been presents from Martin over birthdays and Christmases over the last like 6 years. I've just been collecting it. My microphone, my Stream Deck, my lights, the stands. Not my camera. I did buy my camera myself, but he bought me my first camera. So yeah, pretty much everything. So guys, get a Martin for your boyfriend, and make sure he knows how to use it all, because Martin says he does troubleshoot with me all the time. But yeah, this is one thing. So basically it's like it doesn't work. So okay, I have a light on here on my left. This here, it works right on my left, so I can turn it off and it will turn off. See how? But it doesn't turn off this one here, because this one, it just doesn't connect. Sometimes I come in, I turn my computer on, this one isn't connected, this one is. Sometimes they're both not connected, and I can fix it. I do know how, but it's like I have to fix it all the time, and it just doesn't stay. Like it doesn't keep the settings, and it's so frustrating that I just want to not deal with it. So I don't. That's the story of my lights. You guys are so bored. They're like, I don't care, April. I came here for the poodles. I don't care about lights. Nina, super cute. Thank you. I'm crocheting a pointy hooded cap that has a pointy ends, and it's taken me 4 months so far because I'm new to crochet and have a full-time job and 2 kids, and also trying to do illustration. Guys, do you want to see my scarf? I always press the wrong buttons when I'm doing it. Guys, this is how long my scarf is right now. You guys, you can't really see it, but if I hold it up like this, it's almost big enough. Look. Huh? So It's about a third of the way, and I need to make it 70 inches. And I think I looked yesterday. I think it's about 28. I've run out of wool. I need to buy some more. But yeah, that's how it's going. So a pointy hooded cape does sound really cool. I wanna know how you do a hood. I've seen a lot of hoods online, like sweaters with hoods. They look really fun. The next thing I want to learn how to crochet is the magic circle. No, the magic ring, because I've been seeing a lot of things with the magic ring, and I think that'll be really fun. Okay, this one here, I'm gonna try and do different, something a bit different. I'm gonna try and just do like simple shapes, and we'll see if we like this better. Simple shapes with some little sticky outy bits. And very clean. We're going to try and keep this one clean. We'll see if we like this better. I don't know. I don't get these balls on the side. I mean, they're a bit weird. This one kind of reminds me of Cher. I don't know why. I found the pattern on Etsy. I'll find a link. Oh yeah, I've seen so many... I think I did her hair wrong. I think it's meant to go like this a bit more. Lots of patterns. I think I'm gonna just try do as much stuff as I can on YouTube, and kind of learn the really simple stuff. Also, I got a book that Artie recommended, which should be in the post. Hopefully I'll get it soon. And that's kind of like, was that Artie, you recommended me that book, didn't you? I'm getting confused because I've been talking to Artie a lot about crocheting, but I've also been talking to Katie Cannon. And I think a lot of you guys know Katie. She comes on my streams quite a bit, and she also crochets. So I've been talking to Artie and Katie a lot about crocheting. And also someone at work, she doesn't crochet, she knits, but I've been showing her my my stuff. So it's been kind of fun. It does look like Cher. It does, right? Cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that, because I couldn't quite remember what Cher it is. Like, it definitely isn't Mermaid Cher, but it was definitely one version of Cher. I think I like this, maybe. I don't know yet. We're not there completely all the way yet. We'll see. It kind of it looks very I want to say like Cartoon Networky almost. My husband did buy my lights too. They're not Bluetooth though. What ones do you have, Artie? Do you believe in life after love? And Liz, I sang that in my head. I wasn't going to sing it out loud though. You made so much progress? Yeah, I did. I have been pretty obsessed, Nina. I'm not going to lie. I've been doing it. I got up before work and I did it this morning for an hour and a half. I was doing it before bed the last few nights. I've been doing it at work during meetings. Don't tell my boss. And I've been doing it, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Before work, during work, and after work. So basically like all day. I did tell you I've been busy at work. I didn't say what I was doing though. You could also twist the ends and join them together to make an infinity scarf. That's what I'm doing. Do you mean like when it goes all the way around? Because the tutorial that I'm following, you link the two ends together and then you kind of like twist it like an 8 and you put it over your head like that. So it kind of just goes around you like this and there's no hanging parts. Yeah, I just love all of my hand motions. I don't know, it's fun. It's a book of stitches. Yes, book of stitches. It does sound good. I'm looking forward to getting it. And my very first time I bought anything off of Vinted too, which is kind of fun. Although, I tell you what isn't fun, all the blimmin' emails they send you afterwards. Like, you know, when you sign up for these things, like, I'm like, I just want to buy one book. I'm probably never going to come on your site again unless I need another book. And then they're like, hey, April, you bought something. Oh, hey, do you want to sell something? Hey, look at this cool thing. Hey, hey, April, are you busy? Here's another email. April. Hey, April. It's like, guys, calm down. I literally wanted one book. Okay, I think I kind of like this. I don't know. I think after all the chaos of all the other stuff, maybe this is just what I needed. some nice simple lines. I think I have done the legs a bit short though. It's fine. I do want to learn to knit, only crochet so far. Yeah, I think knitting would be really fun too, but I'm gonna just stick with crocheting. I really have been enjoying it. I watch a lot of videos on crochet. There's always something I come across that I don't know how to do. Yeah, I have literally a list of so many things I want to make. I've already put in my Christmas, I've already got my Christmas orders in. My mum wants me to make her a bag, like a shopping bag. So I'm gonna do that. I don't know what I want to make. Something for Martin's parents. I want to make something for Martin. I basically want to make all of my Christmas presents this year crochet. So I gotta get started now, guys, because you know, not long. Ugh, I hate that. I hate being that person to mention Christmas in August. I do apologize. It's not like me at all. I'm deeply sorry. All right, guys, what do we think of this? Do we like this better than the crazy curly hair? Lots of texture. I mean, it does still look like a poodle, but if I'm gonna be honest, my favorite poodle so far is still the one of the first ones we did, which I'll show you in a second. I'm gonna shade it in so it looks like it's a little bit behind. This one's my favorite one so far. Warhammer is out, crochet is in. Warhammer's not, it's still there, it's simmering. I put it on the back burner. But I actually sprayed one of my, well, I say me, Martin did it. He sprayed 2 of my models, so I have to try and paint them. I'm going to start painting them over the weekend. How do people learn stuff before YouTube? I have no idea, because even the book that I got, I didn't really want to get a book. Like I borrowed a couple from the library and they're so confusing. I don't understand them, and I find it so much easier to just follow people on YouTube. So obviously before there were video tutorials, I guess it would have been in class or by books. And yeah, I don't understand how people learn crochet with books. It's hard enough learning by watching someone do it, like repeating over and over. The newer box lights, I think I've heard of those actually. She's totally gonna crochet a Warhammer. No, Artie, no, you joke, but Martin told me I should crochet a Warhammer model, and I'm going to. I'm gonna learn how to crochet first properly, but I'm gonna do it, and I might even do one and give it to Will, who's the manager of our Warhammer shop. I think that would be so fun. I don't think I'll be able to do it by Christmas, because I think I'd even have to find someone who's got a pattern or like make my own one up, which I don't know how to do that. I don't even know how to cry. I only know 2 stitches, and I don't know what they're called. I just know 1 stitch I'm using on the scarf and 1 stitch I use on the granny squares, and that's all I know. I feel like back in the day there were more workshops. Yeah, I think so. Although I went to town, and one of the knitting, it was like the crafting shop in town, they said they have crochet classes, and that's on their website, and they don't have them often. And I looked, and they have 6 months worth of classes all the way going up to 2024, and they didn't have a single crochet class in there, so it was a bit disappointing. I thought that could have been fun to also meet people. Last one, this lovely lady or gentleman who's lounging. One year I gave my sister a box of crochet things because she wanted to learn, and she just could not somehow. Yeah, my mum said that she was learning to crochet, and she actually watched the same tutorial I watched because she recognized it from Instagram. It was one by Bella Coco, and I thought her tutorial was really good. It was better than the Domestika course, because I bought a Domestika course for crocheting and I couldn't understand it. I was like, no. And the one by Bella Coco, I think that's the name, it was a lot better. So my mum said that she just couldn't figure it out. And I was actually thinking, guys, I know that I've just started crocheting, so I'm probably not qualified, but I was thinking the whole time, like after I figured out how to do it. So I was making the granny square. I did not understand what I was meant to do. I had no idea what she was talking about. And I could not envision what I was meant to be doing, what it was meant to look like, or where I was going until I was about halfway round. Like I had failed like 6 or 7 times and I finally did it all right. So I was doing like the first, the first row, the second row, and the third row. And then I was like, oh my God, I finally get it. Like I understood what she was trying to tell me to do. And I have been thinking about this. I can see, I think it'll be so good to do a video, how to do granny square. Hear me out, okay? I know I'm not professional, but I could use a lot of these crocheters. They're not illustrators or artists, right? They probably think differently than we do. But imagine if there was an image of a granny square, and I'm going to show you granny square quickly, okay? Just in case you don't know what it looks like. Okay, I'm back. So this is what it looks like, right? So imagine there's an image of a granny square, like an illustration, like simple line drawings. And then each time she has to do something, so she'll say, make the circle, whatever, do the stitch, and then the bit highlights that you're doing. And it will say like, it looks like this is what it's gonna look like. And you can see it in context of the actual square. And then as you go around, it like fills in the shapes as you're doing it. So you can kind of see as you're going around what it should look like and what it's gonna look like. I don't know about you guys, but that would have been very helpful for me when I was doing it, because I could not visualize what she was talking about at all until I did it. What do you guys think? Am I onto something? 1 million views? Do you think that will get? Okay, I need to draw for a second because I'm very worked up now. I worked myself up with that. Let me just draw this here. I'm gonna let you guys digest that because I know that was quite a lot. When I get excited about something, I tend to go off a bit. I definitely think you should crochet Warhammer. You will know how often. And the amigurumi book. Yeah, I'm gonna work up to that, I think. I found a Nurglen pattern, Artie. Send it to me. I think I won't do a Nurgle though. I think if I'm gonna, because I'll probably just do one to make a present for the manager at our shop. He's really nice. And I think I will. I think he likes. I don't think he does Nurgles, but I'll find something. Definitely won't be 40k because I don't like 40k. Watch out for UK versus American instructors. Some of the stitches have the same names but are different. Yeah, that's what I was saying about the 2 stitches that I learned. One of them I did with Bella Coco. I think she's British. So, sorry, I got burps all of a sudden. It's weird. She was doing the English name of them. But then someone else that I was watching for the scarf, she was American. But I'm pretty sure she was doing the American versions. But some people say if they're doing it and some people don't. But I guess you just learn the stitches as you go and you'll know, like you'll recognize them. Even if they don't say what they are. So I think that's fine. You should totally animate that. Yes. That's what I was thinking, Artie. Like, I know that I literally just started learning. I'm a week into it, guys. I'm not a pro. But I just thought it would have been so helpful to visualize it as I was going and to actually see. Because in some of her instructions, she said, like that's one stitch, or she'll say like something like this is the middle hole, like this is the center and this is the other hole that you just made the stitch with. And I'm thinking it looks like a knot to me. And then she would do like the stitches and just say that's 3 stitches, that's like makes up, and this is the corner. And I'm like, oh. Look, I don't know what you're seeing, Bella, but to me it looks like a mess. So I think it'll be fun. Lilibel says, Eureka, I know what you mean. I'm just being baffled until voila is there. I know, it's crazy how that happens. It literally clicked. I was like, 1 second, I was looking at a pile of knots, and then the next minute, I was like, whoa, I get it. I understand. It was literally an epiphany, guys. And I don't have many epiphanies. I don't think I've ever had an epiphany. I think one time I went to the doctors and they told me that I had an epiphany. That was a bad joke. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. I enjoy the process of crochet, but it's not relaxing because I can't freaking count. Yeah, I was doing my scarf and I was missing, I don't know if I was missing stitches or something, but I guess I wasn't paying attention because I was like watching TV at the same time. And a couple of times I would get to the end of the row, or like get 3 rows up, and my scarf would be completely crooked. So I had to go back and like undo it all. So now at the end of every row, I'm like counting to make sure I've got all the stitches in. Which is also nice because it gives your hands a bit of a break. Alright guys, I think we're done with the sketching process, and it's already 8:30, if you can believe that. Just gonna do some flowers and some scribbles. I just love doing scribbles. I just love like holding the pencil really loosely and just scribbling. It's just fun. And also we'll do some rain too. Why not? You could make him a dice bag. Oh, that's a brilliant idea, Artie. Because that actually is useful. I mean, maybe no one would want like a little toy around, but a dice bag would be useful. I like that idea. Oh, I saw the cutest little thing on, I think it was TikTok. It was like, iPhone eye holders, the earbuds, the eye ears. I always forget the name of them. There was like a little bag that you can put that in, and it had a little strap, and you like strapped it onto your bag. I want to make that too. So guys, this is a poodle. Poodle. And lastly, we just need to add some white to it. So let's zoom out. AirPods, that's the one. I used to call them eye ears as a joke, because you know how you have like iPhone, iPod, iMac, iPad. So I was like, they're the only things that don't have I on the front of them. So I used to call them eye ears. And I called them eye ears so much that I forgot the real name of them. I wore my eye ears today actually, on my run. And then I put them in my pocket because I ran to Asda. I took the long way around, like I ran through all the fields, and I basically just ended up at Asda to get some something for dinner for Martin. Martin made risotto tonight. It was so good, but he needed a lemon and he needed he wanted to put some cheese on top. So I went to Asda and I put the AirPods in my pocket when I went in, and then when I came out, I put them back on my ears to like walk home, and they wouldn't work. They just stopped working. They were like going in and out, like crackling. And I thought for one horrible second that I had damaged them with my sweaty pocket. Like that the sweat had gotten in and my pocket was so sweaty that it had like corroded the AirPods. But it was just the Bluetooth connection had gone and I had to reconnect them. But I got really scared for a second there. I'm just gonna fill in the eyes. I know what you're thinking, April. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin this amazing poodle. It's fine. I'm gonna draw over it, guys. It's fine, don't panic. We'll draw over it with the graphite because I think that's better. I actually went to the National Portrait Gallery yesterday and there was a portrait of Johnny Ive, who designs a lot of the Apple things. Oh, interesting. Is he still alive? I don't think I've ever heard of him, you know. So with the white stuff, the pastel I mean, I tend to not look at the reference again. As you can probably tell, I haven't changed the thing. Especially this is a poodle, right? So it's not really going to have a lot of different color changes. I think they're mostly all the same color. So I kind of just put it where I think it needs to go. Sometimes it looks this is looking a bit scary. But yeah, it's just to kind of brighten up a bit. And also sometimes when the background's so dark and the foreground's so not dark, it kind of helps to differentiate it. Also, I know it's meant to be white, but I do tend to find that I also bring a lot more color onto the page by accident, because I never clean my pastels, so they're always dirty, which is unfortunate. What do you think? Do you think the white adds, or do you think it makes the dogs look a bit scary? It worked really well with some dogs, like the Dalmatian. Worked really well with that. And sometimes you can even do like dots like this with them, which is nice, I think. Alright, this one here, which I wanted to be really cute and actually is really terrifying. I might put some white in his little hair. I think it's okay. And we'll just do a little bit down here, and then we can move on to our pastel drawing, and that shouldn't take long, maybe 20 minutes. Probably take us up to 9, which is a good stopping point, I think. And is it Doggust next Thursday? I think it is, right? So I think we'll probably do Doggust again next Thursday. We should see what day it is. We should see what dog it is. Let's have a look. I always have to go to the Doggust. I always don't know the name, so I just search for Doggust. And then I go to it. So, let's have a look. So Thursday, next Thursday, let's look on the calendar. I don't know how to get to the calendar. What's Thursday gonna be? Okay, sorry guys. Oh, it's gonna be the 31st. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. Oh, that works out. Okay, cool. So it's gonna be the 31st, which will be the last dog on the list, which is this one here, the Borzoi. Borzoi? Russian Wolfhound, which means, guys, together we can draw this face. Look how cute he is. This one's a really cute dog. And like, look at his shape of him. We have to do that good. I don't care if I'm not in the mood that week. I'm gonna be in the mood because I gotta get this dog good because he's awesome. Yeah, the Borzoi. The Borzoi. I didn't know how to pronounce that. If someone else knows, let me know. Keep on scrolling till we get to today, and I think the one I'm gonna do, I know it's boring, like look at all these fun exciting poodles that we did, but I just want to draw this one. I just think this one, I just like my sketch the most, and I always go with the sketch I like the most. It doesn't matter if I don't like that reference image the most. If I like the sketch, I go with the sketch. So what do you think? Do you think this one, or this one? So these two, I think. I mean, I don't mind these dogs as dogs, like nothing against them, but I'm not a huge fan of drawing them. This puppies are always hard. I'm sorry, they're difficult. This one here with the hat, already ruled out because of the hat. And this one here could be kind of fun. Actually, the laying down one. I'll let you guys choose while I drink. I really like the googly eyed one and the cute little one. This sketch was great, and the little stripey. Okay. Well, I'll get some paper while you're having a think. Squeeze me. I'm gonna get some more paper too because I'm running out. I have to get some at the weekend. I can't remember what paper it is. I just remember it was A3 and I cut it down to A5. That's all I remember. I probably should have taken a photo of it or something. Middle or stripy? Middle or stripy? I think we're gonna go with this one. This one here. I'll put it on the opposite page. We'll just draw on it like this. I think that's fine. And we did this last week, I think, right? And colours. Oops. Colours, guys. Look at all my beautiful colours. They all look grey because they're all dirty. But I do promise there are some nice colours in there. So let's have a look at the ones I've done so far. Like of the last, I like to do this just in case I forget. And for the colours, right? Okay, so I did purple and then red and then blue and then like red and white and then orange and then pink. So I haven't done green for a while. I've only done green twice. The green's really difficult, like pulling off a green dog. I'm thinking either blues or we go completely like this guy and do oranges and browns. What do you think? I think oranges and browns might be nice, actually. Okay, cool. Everyone likes this one. well, when I say everyone, I mean 2 people, but you know, 2's enough for me. I'm gonna go oranges and pinks. I think I'm feeling oranges and pinks. So let's get all of our colors together. I always have this in my pot, but I never use it. It's the it was a freebie. They gave it to me with the other one. I never use it. What's it feel like? Actually feels quite nice. And it has a really nice color. Let's try it. Let's try it tonight with our other ones. Okay, so I'm going to my favorites, and I'll tell you what colors they are in a second so you know. I think that's good. Maybe this one here for darks. And white, obviously. That's not white, that's a cream. Okay, cool. I think that's it. So, we have, going from lightest to darkest, cream, granite rose. I think this one's apricot. Salmon. Do apologize. We have this one from Del Green, which I don't know what it is, but it's like an orangey color. Then we got reddish yellow. This one's, I think, salmon pink. This one's a red. I think it's vermilion. And then this one is like a very dark pink red. It's Indian red. So those are all the colors we're going to try and use, plus white. And I think that'll be fine. I think that's going to be enough. Probably won't be. I'll probably add more as we go. Okay, so let's use this cream, which I think is going to be the lightest color, and we'll do kind of like a little outline. Can you guys hear my voice going? Don't go, voice, come back. I need you. Also, is anyone in the UK and has a bank holiday on Monday? And if you are, how excited are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Because I am all the way up to 10, excitement level. I didn't even realize it was bank holiday until Wednesday, yesterday. Someone mentioned it at work. What are you doing for bank holiday? I didn't know it was bank holiday. Get a 3-day weekend for freebies. Yes, please. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the sketch. I'm also looking at the dog, but mainly the sketch. Sometimes if the sketch works out really well, I just look at the sketch. I think it worked out okay today. I think it kind of I mean, it looks like a poodle. It looks poodly enough, you know? Poodly enough. It looks poodly enough, guys. Okay, so... Oh god, have I drawn it too big on the page? That is a resounding yes. I'm not going to be able to fit it in, am I? Looking forward to some time with the husband. He's been working really hard. What's he been doing? What's he been working hard on? Martin's been working hard too. He's been having lots of freelance right now. So he's been basically working every night, every morning on his freelance. I feel like I've got a lot of granite on the page already. Oh, you know what? We're not going to be able to fit the tail in, but it's fine. Look, can you see my hand? It's like really dirty. Can you see that? Maybe I should wash it off quickly. I'll wash it off with my paint water, which I also think is dirty. But it's water soluble, you know, so hopefully it'll come off my hand. I think that's fine. Maybe we can erase some of it. You gotta be real careful with this stuff, guys. Especially the oil pastels. I have stained so much stuff. I've stained my desk. Can I show you the thing that I have? Maybe you noticed it earlier, what I'm actually quite sad about. I stained my keyboard. I got a little bit of blue on the question key. And I scrubbed it. As you can see, my keyboard is very dirty. It's got a lot of, it's basically paint and pencil. This is oil pastel, and I don't know how to get it off. I was thinking maybe, I think online it said like paint thinner. I don't think I want to put paint thinner or turpentines or rubbing alcohol on my keyboard. Another blog said toothpaste. I don't think I want to be getting toothpaste in between the gaps on the keyboard. So if anyone has any idea, let me know. I'm off work all week for mummy-daughter time last week of school holidays. I'm gonna do a mummy-daughter time with my mum soon. We're going, I was chatting with her last night. And she lives in Newcastle, which is like an hour, 2.5 hours from me. I was gonna drive there, not in Newcastle, she lives near it. I was gonna drive there and we were gonna spend the day together. But the more I was thinking about driving to Newcastle, the less I wanted to do it. So I was like, have you ever been to Edinburgh? Because I've been wanting to go to Edinburgh for ages. And she's been with once with my sister. But it's only an hour and a half by train for her. And it's about 2.5 hours from me. So I was like, let's just go to Edinburgh. And we can stay in a hotel for the weekend. We can do like mother-daughter stuff. We can go to the movies and, you know. So I don't think this is what Poodles' tails look like, do they? Oh, you guys can't even see it on the screen. It's going to be a surprise for you. I'm actually not drawing a poodle at all. You guys can't see the tail. I've drawn it like this. I'm pretty sure that's not how a tail of a poodle is. But we're going to do it anyway. Oh, I didn't know it was a bank holiday. Yeah, that's how I felt, Liz. And then I found out and I was very excited. Didn't know it was bank holiday. Brain got me to mush with kids off school. I bet you don't even know what day it is, do you? It's a Thursday. Just in case. Oh, I got the burps again. Just in case you didn't know, it's a Thursday. I'm so glad to see you are the stress from starting a new page and worrying about getting it all on. I always get stuff everywhere. Like, I'm so messy. When I was doing the Burb Fest, I was trying to be so neat. With this one, I'm not being neat. I'm going to try and sell my originals after. I have a few people have asked on Instagram already, which is cool. I'm just going to have to be open with people and just take, like, honest photos and not Photoshop any of the photos. And just be like, yes, I'm messy. There may be smudges. If you would still like it, you'll feel free to have it. But I'm just worried people are they're gonna be like, no, April, we don't want smudges. I don't know if I would want a really smudgy artwork, you know. So I won't blame anyone if they don't. I like the big ears on this one here. I think I have missed that out. I'm just kind of smishing it together, guys, like I normally do. I think if you were here last week, I kind of was talking more about what I do, but I'm too tired tonight to talk about what I'm doing. I just want to do it. But I'm just smishing stuff together. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to just see, is what I'm trying to say. Can you not pop the key off? I'm not sure if they do that on Macs. Maybe. Nail polish remover minus acetone. How do you do that? How do you get the new nail polish remover minus acetone? Because isn't that nail polish remover? You can try rubbing alcohol really carefully with a cotton bud. Yeah, that's what it said online. Would sugar soap work? Maybe. I have some downstairs I can try. Don't use acetone-based nail polish remover. It will cause the plastic to bubble. Ugh. Don't want that to happen. The acetone-free one works. I've used that before. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for that one. I don't even know. I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm not really I'm not really into the nails. I actually was thinking the other day to go to a person to get the manicure done, and then I cut all my fingernails. I couldn't handle them being long anymore. But yeah, my nails, they're a mess. They're always covered in paint. One of them is always broken, at least, and they're always like oddly shaped because I just don't care. I just hack at them with my nail file. Not nail file, my scissors. Not scissors. Oh, guys, you know the one I mean. The clippers, guys. I did say I was getting tired, didn't I? I always feel like I have to defend myself. Guys, I did say I was getting tired. That's why I'm not making any sense. This guy's he's looking a little bit stripey right now. I'm not sure if I'm into it, actually. I think it all comes together nearer the end when you start smushing, go back. Like, this is the first layer where I'm smushing things together. And then the second layer is like the kind of like going over it again. I'm using all the colors. I don't think I need to use all the colors, but I am using them all. Let's do the really dark area. Sometimes that helps kind of define it a bit more. And under the chin area. And then maybe like around here. That might be just for laptop, so don't quote me. Okay. Oh, also I used to work in the Apple store. They often have spare keys and they have a special tool that pops them off. Oh, very nice. Thank you. It may just be for laptops. Yeah, maybe. It could be. Maybe. I'll check it out. Actually, we don't have an Apple store anywhere near me, so I won't check it out. Because the nearest Apple store is in Newcastle, which is where I just told you my mum lives, which is where I don't want to go. So, not because my mum lives there. I just went to Newcastle that one time last year, and I did not like it. So, yeah. Just dilute the pastel off. Oh, baby oil. Oh, I have baby oil. Okay, I'll try that. Hi, Katie. Finally got to shop. I was chatting about you earlier, Katie. April's always using all the colours. It's true. It is true. Right. Let's add some of this red in. I don't know. Should we? Yes. Yeah, I mean, look, guys, I can tell you, we're all friends here, but do you remember when I was doing my organization last week and I was organizing everything? I had everything on the floor and I was I gotta say this quietly so Martin doesn't hear. I was organizing my soft pastels on the floor and they were all on the floor. Now, in my head, I didn't think, April, don't put the soft pastels on the carpet. You know, I just thought, ooh, let's organize. I like sitting on the floor. It wasn't until after I realized I had accidentally got some of the soft pastel on the carpet, which is like grey. And so what did I do? I didn't Google how to get soft pastel off of carpet. No, I just like rubbed it to try and get it off. Gave it a good scrub. And then I Googled it and it said, whatever you do, do not scrub. So they're only very small marks, like a green, a purple, and a blue. You can't really see them unless you're looking for them, but I feel really bad because we've only been in this house for like less than 6 months and I've already wrecked the carpet. So I gotta be careful. I'm a very messy, naturally messy person. Trafford Centre, Manchester. They have an Apple store. Yeah, I think Newcastle. Oh, Manchester. Oh, Manchester is nearer to me than Newcastle. I don't want to go there either, Kerry. Maybe when we go down south to see Martin's parents, I can take it because they have one in Southampton there, and that's close. And I like Southampton. Just get a rug to put over the carpet. I know, I did have a rug, Artie. That's the thing. When we first moved in, I had my rug from my old house here. I put the rug on the floor, like under my desk, where I do the art, you know. But because it's on carpet, actually what I should do now is get the sticky stuff that you put under the rug. So it was on, everything was on it, and it would move, and the carpet would move, and it would be like this, like on the floor. And I couldn't handle it. I did it for about 2 months, and I couldn't take it anymore. So then we got the sticky stuff that you put under the rug, and we have that in the lounge, and it hasn't moved. So maybe I'll get that. Leeds. I don't even know what Leeds is, Katie. I love how you guys think that I know geography. It's really nice. Okay, Liz. I will probably be done when you come back. So thanks for popping in. Say hi to Chopper. I can just imagine Liz saying, April says hi, and Chopper's like, I don't know who that is. He's never met me before. Alright guys, we're almost finished with the poodle. I know it doesn't look like that. Still can't even tell what dog it is. I know that's what you're thinking, but I promise we're almost finished. Actually, we're not far away. I need to go back in and kind of like help the colors all mix together. So I'm taking like the lightest color and just going in and kind of using it to smush all the other colors together. I was gonna say I don't always do this, but I kind of do. That's a lie. And then sometimes if I feel like it's too smushy or like it just needs another color, you know, just go over it again. I feel like you can kind of go over it quite a lot before it starts being a problem. Also, I just remembered, isn't this meant to be the tail? The tail was, I was going to make the tail come up, wasn't I? I don't know if I'll do that now. Maybe I'll just pretend he doesn't have a tail. No, that's mean. All dogs have tails. I don't think all dogs have tails. Actually, I think that's a lie. As I was saying it, I thought to myself, that's not right. Do some dogs not have tails? Or maybe they just have really small tails that you can't tell? Because I feel like I've been drawing some dogs this month that don't actually have tails. Go to the Basingstoke store. I don't think I'll go there either. I love how I'm just snobbing all of your ideas. Basingstoke, I actually used to live in Camberley. So if you worked in Basingstoke, you'll know where Camberley is. Camberley is just down the road. And I tried to avoid the area. I lived there for 5 years and I don't know, I liked it for the first like 2 years and then I really wanted to move, but we couldn't afford it. But yeah, I haven't actually been to Basingstoke, you know. I've been to like all around the area, but not to Basingstoke. I like Southampton though. We used to live in Southampton and I wouldn't mind going back there for a visit. My Martin's parents don't live anywhere near Southampton. They live like an hour. They live maybe 45 minutes away. They live in near Havant, if anyone knows where that is. Down in Hampshire. What do you guys think of these colours? I think they're looking pretty good. It's more pinky than orange. It always kind of works out like that. Maybe add a little bit of dark under his hair. Or her hair. I always kind of flip-flop between his and hers. I can never decide. Most of the dogs that I've drawn I think are guys. Most of the things that I name are guys too. Like if I have to name a plant or an inanimate object or something, I always normally think of it as a guy. Okay, I think that's cool. I know it doesn't look like he has a side of his body, but when we put the pencil in, hopefully it comes together. All dogs have tails, but some get docked. Oh, it's so sad. I don't like it, Artie. All dogs have tails, but some breeds traditionally have them short or cut off, which is a bit controversial. Yes, I'm on the don't do that side of the spectrum, I think. Also, I love pugs and other dogs like that, like the cute ones that have been basically inbred until they can't breathe. But at the same time, it's really sad. And do you know that there's a whole movement to start breeding dogs again, so they go back to their traditional like look? It's like the pugs. They don't actually look like pugs. I mean, not traditional pugs. They look different, you know. Okay, let's do the little eyeballs. So I'm gonna get some white. I think this is white. It's so dirty. It could be any color, but we're gonna get some white. And I'm going to shove it where I think the eyeballs are going to go. Which I think would be about here. And about here. Just so it's a little bit lighter. Very big eyeballs. They're not going to be that big. But I'm going to try and match the... Okay, wow. Okay, they are that big. I thought they weren't going to be that big, but my pencil thought differently. My pencil was like, oh, April. Just sit back, I'll take over. I'm gonna have to hashtag, I'm gonna have to like mention Meg on this, Megan on this, so she can see I have basically ripped her off. Because I do feel like I know that she doesn't have a copyright on eyeballs, but I just feel my bones that it just looks so much like her work when it has an eyeball. I think it's just the eyeballs, you know. Okay, Julia, thanks. You're going to bed. Have a nice sleep. Hope you feel better soon. Oh, I love the little mouth. I'm not even going to draw the whole mouth. I'm just going to draw it like that. So cute. Oh no, the camera's gone. Guys. Okay, give me a sec. I think the camera's dead. Uh-oh. One sec. Okay, so my battery is dead, which is really weird because normally if my camera lasts, like it's plugged into the computer and it normally is fine, like the computer keeps it going. But I did notice when I plugged it in earlier, it was only on like 50%. So maybe it's been slowly going down, which is really sad, guys. I was looking around for my webcam, but I don't think if I have it anymore. And also I don't know how that works with my Mac because I haven't used it. So there's two options. Option one, we do full face cam and we just chat until I finish and I keep showing you like this. Option two, we go home and I just post this to Instagram. What do you guys want to do? I don't mind just hanging around and just showing you if you want to chat. I'm gonna make a new scene just in case and call it Big Face. Okay, Archie says chat. Hello, can you hear me? All right, now you can be able to hear the audio, the voice, the music, and me. I am the voice. Yeah, what I had to do is I had to make a new scene. So like when I do this, it's called a scene. So like this is, I call it traditional scene. So it's basically traditional art. I used to have one where I did set up for my iPad too. And then I had to make a new one where it's just my face, which is what I just did. That's what I just did. All right, cool. So what I was saying is these are the eyes, the cute eyes that I was doing. And then I was like, maybe I can just draw like this, but I don't think that's going to be possible, guys. So I'll just show it to you, okay? I cannot remember what we were talking about. Can anyone remember before the camera went off? I'm sure it was very highly important. Isn't this weird? I don't know, it's so weird, guys. I don't like it. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. This is so awkward. I don't know how to know what I'm doing. All right, guys, you just talk to me. Just tell me about your day. So I have something to talk about. I've spoken about crochet. We've done that. I told you what we had for dinner. It was risotto. It was delicious. Martin made it. What else can we talk about? Oh god, I've forgotten how to talk to people. You were saying you're ripping off Megan's eyes. Yes, okay, I think I am. But it's fine, I don't think she'll mind. I haven't asked her this, but I've got a feeling she won't mind. Okay, so guys, the biggest question is, should we make it like curly, like this? This? Or should we do it simple, like this? What do you think? I was thinking maybe of having just the texture of the oil pastel kind of do the work, because I don't want to ruin it. I think if I put heaps and heaps of stuff on, it's just gonna ruin it. I like a bit of curl. Okay, I'll try. I only ever need to hear from one person, and then I just basically follow them. That's kind of how my mind's set up. I'm gonna do like very deliberate curl though, rather than like messy curl. So I'll show you. Like this with the hair. See, I don't know if a lot of you guys draw and stuff and you actually aren't watching when I'm drawing, so maybe this is fine. But because when I'm watching streams, normally I'm just drawing myself as well, so I don't actually look a lot at the stream. So maybe it's fine. Definitely have my camera charged next time though, I promise. I have it 100%. And I'll try and figure out what happened, because I'm pretty sure the computer is meant to keep it going the whole time. The colour do the work. Yes, Casey, I like that too. Katie said, I just got back from running errands and picking up supplies for my painting class. Ooh, fun. What are you painting? What are you doing in your painting class? I really want to do a class or something. I think that'd be fun. Like teach one day. I think I definitely need to... I need to get all my words together, you know? Like figure out what I'm doing. Because there's a lot of... there's a lot of words that I have. I talk a lot, but I don't know, some of it, most of the time I'm just trying to be funny. But I think if you're teaching a class, you actually need to like teach a class, you know? Rather than just being a jokester all the time. I really like how he's turning out. I think he's so cute. I think it's gonna be nice. I look when you say you're showing something today, but some days I'm just lounging and watching. Alright, cool. I should do that more often. Pay attention to me, Artie. It's a canvas painting class at my local library. You do a lot of stuff at your library. My library doesn't do anything like that. It's really cool. Oh, actually, when I was looking, I think someone was saying to like try and find a crocheting club or something when I was learning the crochet. And I found our library does a knitting club, but it doesn't do crochet, I don't think. So yeah, it's kind of, I haven't found anywhere that does crochet yet. The place I said in town that does the crochet classes sometimes. I'm just gonna take this book away. You guys can't see it, but I'm just putting this book away because I keep the pages keep crinkling. This is where we are so far. I'm adding these little curly tiny curls and little dashes and stuff. He looks like a shaved Sam. Who's that? The poodle? I'm painting and watching today one of my beach character scenes, but enjoy your style so much I fade in and out. Nice. Alright, cool. So we're gonna keep going. Not that you can see. I promise we're going. I'll try and bring the camera back in a second. I don't want to be disrupted though, because I'm almost finished. So I feel like if I just finish it, then it'll be fine. It's almost like when we do Odd Orange, you know? And you see everyone's work at the end. Alright, so I'm going to try and do a tail. Alright, done the tail. I don't know if it looks good. Here we go. Does it still look like a poodle? Because in the reference image, the tail came off the page, but I didn't have enough room because, as usual, I put the blooming dog too far to one side. Which I always do. I literally have a problem with that. I think I'm done. I don't want to do too much, you know. I kind of want to, as Katie said, let the colour work. Make the colour do the work. And I think this is looking pretty cool. This is what I got so far, guys. Like this. So the next thing, I'm just going to do some grass. Do you think I should do flowers? Or do you think I should do another little bee? I've done a bee 4 times so far during Doggust. I like doing them because they're easier than butterflies. I don't like drawing butterflies. Obviously, they're not as big as a bird. They're just a spot of yellow and some stripes. And I can do the bee. I was thinking like he's almost looking like he's cross-eyed. So it doesn't actually look like he's looking at anything. Which doesn't help, does it? I'll do some grass anyway, what you guys are thinking. You just booked me for once a month for the next 3 months. Oh, wow, the library booked you? That's awesome. Normally, I mostly just watch, but today I'm painting as I got a new job in my new career today, and I'm afraid I'll be too busy to be drawing a painting match. That's awesome, Nina. What do you do? If you don't mind us asking. That definitely looks like a poodle. Nice. Just finding some greens, guys. That's what I'm doing. I feel like I need to be telling you what I'm doing now. I'm finding some greens. A dragonfly. Lisa, I think a dragonfly would be too difficult. If you have a local wool shop, they probably know of a crochet group. Yeah. That's the place I went, Lisa, who I was asking about. And they said that they meet. I think that's what I was talking about. Was I talking about that? They meet, but the problem is they only meet during the day. And I'm at work, so I can't go. It's like between 10 and 4. And I'm working then. So that won't be possible for me. He looks cross-eyed, so near the nose. That's what I was thinking. It's kind of annoying that he looks cross-eyed, isn't it? Yeah, I was thinking that too. Okay. I do like the idea of a dragonfly. I just think it'll be too difficult to do because I've never drawn a dragonfly. And I think it'll be too small. And I'll probably mess it up. And I'll be annoyed at myself. But I know I can do a bee because I've done it before. Which is the only reason I'm saying a bee. And also I like bees. I think the bees are really cute. I got a second master to get a teacher diploma. Now I'll be a teacher. Oh wow, that's so cool. What are you teaching? I was thinking of being a teacher when I was younger. I was going to be an art teacher. But I applied and everything to go to school to get my teaching degree. I got a student loan. I got applied. I got accepted at uni. This was when I came back to England and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. I thought I'd go into teaching, and I was literally the day I was gonna take the application like signed and everything to the post box to like go into do the teaching, and I just thought I don't want to do this. So I didn't do it. And then, literally, maybe half a year later, I ended up in Spain teaching English. And then I really knew I didn't want to be a teacher. I did love teaching English in Spain, but I couldn't do it for all my life. I think it's definitely like a like a calling, right? Okay, this is what we got so far with the grass. I think it's pretty cute. Dragonfly is just a bee with longer wings. Should we just draw one and see what it's like? Maybe like on another piece of paper. The problem is I'm thinking it's gonna have to be like so small. It's like green, isn't it? Dragonflies are green. And they have like 4 wings, right? I drew a bee that has really long wings. Can you see that? It looks silly. I don't like it. I probably should look at what a dragonfly looks like, but I don't want to. I want to draw a bee. Just take a little area and leave a wee sketchbook. Don't give up your creative voice altogether. Yeah, I mean, you'll have time. I work a full-time job too, you know, and I don't have much time, but you'll fit it in if you like if it really calls to you and you're like that you really want to do it, you'll fit it in. I want to teach social and cultural science, but there are little jobs for that. So for now, I'll start with geography and history. Oh, you know what? You can teach me any day because I don't know anything about geography. Flatten out to the side. I'll do it another time. I'm like, no, I'll do it another time. Okay, but where should I put it? I'm thinking like it's really hard because the cameras, like I need to go, okay, like there. You know what? We'll do it, and if the eyes look stupid, we'll just redo the eyes. I think that'll be fine. I've done it. I've done it, guys. I'll do the little stripey. Do the wings. The little antennas. And the thing that makes it look like a bee, obviously, is the bee marks. And they always have to go in a circle. Because these bees, they be spinning in circles. I don't know why. Okay, that's what I got so far. Does it look like he's looking at the bee? It kind of does, right? I think that's fine. I like it. Okay, I think I'm done. What do you guys think? Think we leave it like this? I think we leave it like that, right? I still gotta take a photo of this and put it on Instagram too. So that's it. That's all, guys. Thanks, guys. Very cute. Thank you. He's lovely. Perfect. Thanks. I'm sorry about the camera. Should I see if I can put it on just for our final goodbyes? Or I guess it doesn't matter now, does it? You see the picture. You see me. Alright, cool. Well, that's what I'm going to do then. I am very sorry about the technical difficulties. Definitely try and have that fixed for next week. But we will be back next week, guys. And we will be back for day 31. Whoa. I'm just restarting my YouTube page because it was frozen. Okay, that's better. Okay, yes, we will be back for day 31 of Doggust, which is gonna be, let me go here again so you can see the actual reference. It's gonna be the Borzoi, which I still don't know how to pronounce, but he's such a cool dog, look at him. So I think that's gonna be super fun. So I hope you'll join me for the last day of Doggust, next Thursday. I'll definitely have all the cameras working, but this is what we did. If you guys didn't come in, we did this, which is the big sketchbook with all the sketches. And then we did this guy and his little bee friend. Yeah. Alright, cool. That'll be cool to end with Doggust on the 31st. Yay. I said it right. Awesome. Alright, thanks, guys. It was lovely chatting with all of you as well. Hope that you guys have a nice rest of your night and your weekend. If you're in the UK, have a nice bank holiday weekend. And I will see you guys next week. Alright. I gotta find how to say... Okay, I found it. Okay, bye, guys.